this is very unique. Coach Anderson has been there forever, and for him to have the opportunity to do what he just did with this team, I think it's awesome for him. You don't know how many opportunities you get to do this and to take advantage of it. I'm just happy for those guys. So I'm happy for them because I know them. I got a personal relationship with a lot of them, but I'm also hurting for ours because we have started to build that kind of a relationship this year.
What did you tell the guys after the game, Coach?
Kind of what I just said, how they should keep their head up and chest out. They have done something that's never been done at our high school ever, and until someone wins a state championship, they'll be the best team to ever walk through the halls of Hewitt-Trussville High School. It hurts, but they're going to look back at this next week, 2 weeks, 1 year, 5 years, and be absolutely proud of how far they came in a short time. And they set school records for wins, going to obviously the state championship to play. We had great individual performances all year. We had the team is one of the best senior classes I've ever been around as far as work ethic, leadership. It's been, it rivals one of the best senior classes I've ever been around. And, it's very humbling to, as a coach, you're responsible to lead young men on and off the field, and it's humbling when you get a group of kids like this. And moving forward that whatever they choose to do, whether it's college baseball or go to college or whatever they choose to do, that they're going to be successful. And you hope that you can give them something during the course of this year where they can use to be successful. Myself and Coach Schrupp, we were kind of the most unique people in this whole series because we knew everybody. And I just think that's it's a blessing from God to give us an opportunity to be here on this stage and know every kid in uniform and know every coach in uniform and know 80% of the people are in the stands. It's humbling. And again, someone asked me, how's anything like this ever? How does this even happen? And I say, God's intervention. It was meant for us, our two teams, to be here and to show. I think one thing that it shows is you can compete on the field for a championship and still have respect for your opponent, and still, we're different. We have a love for each other, and we would do anything for each other. It's just a unique situation. Again, we're hurting because we came up short. But one thing that I would like, I don't need to know this, but all year these guys, because our program we've been good but not great, and for us to do what we did during the regular season and then in the playoffs and go beat people that are good year in and year out, and come up here and face probably the best pitching staff in the state and get beat 3-2 and 1-0. I'm proud of our guys because they have put our school on the map as, if you don't respect Hewitt-Trussville baseball right now, you shouldn't be even following the game.
Y'all only gave up 4 runs, Coach.
What did sorry, Ron. What did you and Coach Anderson talk about after the game? I asked him that in here, and he seemed to get a little red in the eye, a little tear in the eye. Just kind of tell me what that was like after the game. Sorry.
So I was happy for him. He's a close friend. We talk once or twice a week. I told him he deserved this chance to do this. He's been an assistant coach at Pelham High School for 17, 18 years. He loves Pelham. He loves that community. You'll never see him wear anything else other than that color. He's just so much deserving of this accomplishment.
Question for the players?
Yeah, this is for any of the players. Is there anything you would do differently than you've done the last 2 nights?
feel like we came together and we would come together as a team. You know, the only thing that we could have done different was come out on top, but we have to give props to them because they played a heck of a game.
All those months of preparation for the season, practicing in the gym before school, and going through all that, did you dream that this is where you would end up at the end of the year?
It's always been the dream. It's been our forefront of our minds. I mean, every drill, everything is winning. We want to win in everything that we did. We just came up short today.
And I think that that's one of the things that Coach Mauldin brought as soon as he got here is the goal is to win a state championship, get to Montgomery, and then come out on top and win it. But ever since day one, it's been the goal to get here. When we got here, we just but God has a plan, and he has a lesson for us to learn from this year.
I'm going to intervene right there. This day does not define our program or these kids. It's 7 innings of baseball. To me, what defines these kids is kind of the body of work over the course of the year, but more important than that, how they handle this moving forward. As if they're a junior or a sophomore, or even we had a freshman on our team, you know, how they use this moving forward to next season, and then our seniors, how they use what they've learned, not today, but you know, they should take some lessons from today, but how they use this going forward in life and in college. You know, one day, one game does not define any of these kids, does not define our team, our program. They were better than us for 14 innings, and that's it. And you know, if we play a 7-game series, we may go 7 games. And but you know, it is what it is. These kids are special. That they have earned so much over the last several months, and it's just, you know, I think the city of Trussville should be very proud that these guys represented our community and how they handled themselves on and off the field. We pray before every game, and part of the prayer is, you know, to honor God here and away, on the field and off the field. And there's no question that these guys do that. And I just think people should be unbelievably proud that these guys represent our community the way they do.
Jeff, how well did Pelham throw it across 2 days?
Unbelievable. It was obviously Lowry's Lowry. Jack Pierce was phenomenal. Best he's thrown. Just talking to people, the best he's thrown in the playoffs. That was the Jack Pierce that I remember back in about 2 Januaries ago in the bullpen, just hitting spots, throwing 3 pitches for strikes, competing. Nothing got to him. You know, he's got a chance to be special. He's got a chance to kind of fill Lowry's role next year as a senior, and he's a different kind of a kid than Lowry. He's not as a fiery guy. He's kind of calm and different personality. Jack was phenomenal today, and you know, he again. You know, I coached his brother for 4 years. He's at Jacksonville State now, and I coached Jack the last couple of years. And he showed today what he's capable of on any given day. And again, I'm happy for him. I mean, I know their family. I know their little brother is a middle school player. I'm happy for Jack. Jack was phenomenal. You know, to throw a 2-hitter, and both hits come from the same guy. And you know, to me, both guys, Lowry and Pierce, were absolutely dominating. They pitched with a purpose, and they were determined to not allow us to beat them, and they did a great job.
Guys, do you look at this as not a destination, but maybe a start for Hewitt baseball? How do you guys look at today?
Definitely. I mean, Coach is saying that when we come back, and after the seniors graduate, when they come back, I don't know how long it'll be. Maybe it could be next year, but he was saying that we were the ones that started this off, and started the journey to state championships.
You said that it was a foundation for the rest of the program, and that it's a stepping stone to get to where we want to be, where we win all of it.
What are you guys going to remember, I guess, the most about this season?
Coaches and players.
Why do you say that? Like, what about them?
Because they impacted workouts and practice. It's been a great journey, and we've only been with them for a year. And I can't even imagine how strong the relationship would be for however long.
What's the impact of the relationship among the players this year? You know, in comparison to previous years, you guys seem to be together almost nonstop. Is that what you're talking about?
Definitely. I mean, our team is unbelievably close. We do everything together. You name it, we're together. I mean, it's just like a group of best friends playing with each other. So.
What you've accomplished this year mean to the community?
It's given us a little more respect for baseball. Like people thought it was a joke before these coaches got here. They didn't really respect us as a team. They didn't think we could get here. And they came in and we got full respect. They didn't thought we could get.
I think that question, I think, was answered by the crowd.
That's what's nasty. I know you guys had to see what was behind you over there.
That was, I've been here 4 times as a coach. I've never seen a turnout like this from a community. The field, the guys working on the field came up to me before the games and said, "Coach, y'all, I've been working here for 10 years. I've never seen a school supported like this. Last night over at Patterson and today, all the people and that means a lot to coaches and players when you see that. And it's overwhelming, and it's just really neat. And I think it's great for our kids to see. I don't know how many people are here. I don't know, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I don't have a clue, but to show I told the kids, I said, even after the game, I said, you guys, you affected the community. It was infectious, and it started off like, hey, we're pretty good, and some people came to games and had a big area game, a little bit more. And then all of a sudden you start going to playoffs. You beat a Mountain Brook, you beat a Vestavia, then you go to Grissom, and this Saturday at Grissom is when you start, holy cow, look at the people coming to watch us play in Huntsville. And then last week against Hoover, I don't know if I've ever been a part of a high school environment like that until this week. And to me, hats off to our community. I mean, it was, again, 10 years of doing this. Guys are coming up to me saying we've never seen a crowd for a baseball series like this in this stadium, and that's a tribute to our community and the support that we get, and it's phenomenal.
Coach, I've seen it all year, and I would say y'all's crowd would rival any of them. I mean, it's probably the most red I've ever seen in any stadium.
What does that mean to you guys? Just kind of the community support, like looking up in the stands and seeing that many people.
They've been behind us from the start. They would come to every game of the playoffs. They would even come to the Huntsville game or the Grissom game down in Huntsville. And, I feel like we're making an impact on the community, and they're just following us and staying with us with it. So.
It gives us a little more hope. Because like when we see them cheering for us and we're down, it gets us up and gives us more motivation.
Hey guys, Will and Kyle, just a baseball question. You took swings against 2 tough lefties back to back. I mean, in the box. How good were they this week? How good would they have? Tough were they to hit? How much do they have going to do?
2 great pitchers, phenomenal. They did a great job. Yep. Carly up.
Well, Coach,